Samael, the deserter.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone regulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust. So you can get off my back. Die already!
Ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Calenhad? They have an aversion to practicality or something.
Now, better than later.
Guild supplies. A pack of supplies belonging to the Blackstone regulars. Those are unremarkable at this time. The Spoiled Princess. Lorana.
Good day.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Firebomb. Shock bomb. Flame coating. Wine. Some trap triggers. Some metal shards. Sprint trap. Claw trap. Shrapnel trap.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why else would I walk out into the dock? Grey Warden, I seek assistance of the mages. Why I need to get to the tower. And
Oh,
if
you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything to you. Prove it. I have these documents here. Prove it.
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
Grey Wardening isn't something you do, it's what you are.
Ugh, semantics. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Yes, he'll be very mad if you don't let me in.
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Oh, a tower in the middle of the lake.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here? You're Gregor, I assume, so you're in charge. You're Gregor, I assume.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens, but I seek the mages' help to defeat the Darkspawn, not without permission for assistance in the coming war. But I seek the mages' help to defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen.
Demons. How did this happen? What are abominations? How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Your blusters, you Templars are just cowards. I would have done the same. Should have fought them. What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
If the mages are not defenseless, some must still live. Why wait? I could go clean the tower out now. You're right, the abominations cannot be allowed to leave. There must be another way. It's unfortunate, but I see that you have little choice. The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I'll look for survivors, but it was you that shut them all in. If you're so sure, why wait for the right of annulment? When did you send one of... I'll look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
Abominations cannot stand against me. I have confidence in my abilities. I should consider this more carefully. I must try it as the right thing to do.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Great.
I don't want to die.
I wish this
Quartermaster.
were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
You have supplies for sale?
Yes. Would you like to trade?
Alright, let's trade. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Drool's Blessing. That is a very good belt. 106 gold though. That's a lot of money. Backpack, Remarkable Malachite. I will buy from you when I get out of here.
So the mages are all locked within. A fitting end for those who gave up their own freedom.
They burn! It's unbearable!
Here we go. I will save the circle. Apprentice's footlocker. Got a few pages from a diary. Yeah, wasn't there like some sort of thing that I could find in here? Okay. Vanity.
All right, all right.
Pile of filth. I like how I look through piles of filth. Apprentice's footlocker. Found a few pages from a diary. Codex update. I'm telling you guys, it's a test like the summoning. Why else would the lessons be cancelled? And that outburst in the library with Uldred and the older tome fell to the page on the reaching. I copied what I could before they pushed us out. Ritual note: a sword lowered to strike through the ground. You can't tell me I wasn't supposed to see that. It's too convenient. I'm looking for more, and you'd be smart to help. No, and stop asking. I'm not getting in the trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither do the senior magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floors. I don't know what you're digging up, but those tomes are way older than our lesson texts. An apprentice shouldn't touch them. Ritual note: the threads burned before a giant spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known false. Scribbled in corner: don't need him. Owain knew reaching. Buckle of the Winds, +3 defense. Apprentice's footlocker.
Got it.
The spot. Makers win, Darcy. I said I'd wait, but it's not just a disagreement. Uldred set abominations loose. One was in my mentor's robe. If you make it here, something in the spot may help you out. No point in hiding it from the senior mages now, and don't worry about Denry's unusual fee of moving his bed. He's dead. Okay.
Stop, right there. Take another step, and I swear I will strike you down where you stand.
Calm down, I'm not going to do anything. Who are you to threaten me? Wait, there are children here?
I am Wynne, Mage of the Circle, and these children are under my protection. Who are you, and what is your purpose here? Have the Templars opened the door? Speak quickly. I'll have no games.
I'm a Grey Warden and I seek to help the mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
Don't worry, the rite of annulment has not arrived.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the rite, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Very well, I'll
Once
help you.
Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Should set off immediately.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Why do you treat the Circle with such scorn? Hold your tongue, Harpy. I'll do what I say. You could have been one of them if things were different. You could have been one of them if things were different.
If that was so, why, I am sure I would have flung myself from the top of this tower years ago. I will allow neither mind nor body be subjugated in such a dehumanizing fashion.
Not everyone is like you.
And that is made abundantly clear. Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Everyone deserves respect, even cruel people like you.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kinan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Must be off. We have talked away long enough
If
time.
you are ready, let us go end this.
And now she's going to be a part of my party.
Yes.
Indeed.
Blast and damnation.
Well, I mean, Wynn's a mage, so I'll just have her
Indeed.
along instead of Morgan. Morgan doesn't like these people. Petra, Kinan, Keely. And, you know, there's lock things, so I kind of need Apprentice Kill. Wynn. There you go. Enchanter staff. She's also a spirit healer, so she has more healing. She has the normal heal, she has rejuvenation, but she also has group heal and revival. So when people go down, she can actually get them back up mid-combat. They will have a injury, but at least they'll be back up, you know.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
You did what you had to do when...
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Ready. Destroy the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
Attack! Dead person. Desire abomination.
Well,
Boom. Yeah, abominations blow up. Alright, bring it on! Hunger abomination.
I might be quick for you. I'll get on it.
Ouch. Torn book. Soldier corpse.
Got it.
Pile of books. Apprentice's note. Summoning. First enchanter Dovil fell suddenly to a disease of the lungs. This unfortunate disruption in the direct line of descent from tower founding should be treated as opportunity. Circle will reform practices to better address the times. Many rituals remain valuable, but some, the Two Bells, Gerald, Lamet, Watchguard of the Reaching Binford Da, have little or no meaning in our texts. We will move forward, or as Dovall would have wished, and commit these and other ceremonies to the age we have left, with no plan of estate. His belongings have been transferred to the common library for the benefit of all. Reaching again and old, they don't know. Idiots' wards weaken. Oh shit. Aha! Promises of pride. Uldred will show us the way. Finally, recognition within the circle and freedom from the scornful eye of the Templars. We will not be shunned. Be ready. Okay, summoning font.
All right, all right.
Now there's all sorts of things to touch. Oh, Selectory? Oh.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Now's better than later.
Oh. Okay.
Got it.
So none of this stuff. Nope. Codex. There's like okay, the summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation. In the order, if the order is incorrect, the ritual will reset. Exercise 1, address the summoning font. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages, second shelf. Pass open hands through the first summoning flames. Select first flames. Summoning the first. So it's just going over the first.
Now's better than later.
Spirit Hog. Okay. Next. Exercise 2. Address the summoning font. Recite the Rodocom's uncommon calling first column support shelf. Place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magus Gorvis. And place open hands through the second summoning the flames. So, summoning font. Rodocons.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The statue. And then second summoning. Trickster 1. Liliana leveled up. Nice. Dex. Cunning Con. Melee Archer. Okay, next. Exercise 3. Alert senior magi for lesson commencement. Address the summoning font. Recite the second passage of Elvorn's Grande Bestiary, sealed text, third area. Trace the chosen signal on the first area common table. Place a lock of hair between the pages of Stephirian Ethereal's right of sealed text. Perform Callum's gesture, 2 fingers at the statue of Magus Gorvis. Breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery. Pass open hands of the third summoning. Summoning font. The Bestiary. First common area. Be the common table spot. Lock a hair between the pages of Spiritonium Etherealis.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And go to the statue. And then pass over the flame, right? Oh, the novice phylactery. And pass over the third summoning. Ah, it's a bear!
Now, better than later. Die already! On your guard!
May he be praised!
Jeez. Charged mitts, electricity damage from mages. Nice. Okay, do the save. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
God, that sucked. Penalty to cunning. You use cunning for lockpicking. So, yeah, that sucked. But, you know, whatever, I got through it. It's fine. Soldier Corpse.
I'll get on it.
Mystical Side of Power. Come on. There you go. Just a Amulet. Novice Flame Rune. Nice. Torn Books.
Now's better than later.
Pardon Princess Exercise Book. Codex updated. Apprentices are allowed and expected to willfully direct a minor's spirit, provided it is within the protective confines of the library. Placement of the shelves for passive immobilization of the emergency purging of any rogue entity. Take care of this exercise is not to be enacted during maintenance or other disruption of library structure. The danger presented by an incorrect summoning, particularly exercise 3, is extreme. Great. Thanks for letting me know.
Got it.
Okay. Gotta save the circle.
Ooh, you feel that? It's actually colder up here.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
What are you doing here?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Don't you want to get out of here?
I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Seems safe enough for now.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Succeed at what?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
Oh, is it worse?
Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
All right, all right.
Water stained portrait. Pile of filth.
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain in one piece.
The litany of Adralla.
Excellent.
Please, please don't kill me.
People you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching.
But why turn to forbidden magic?
Magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered. doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
You know we cannot allow blood mages to live.
But I would like a chance to atone for what I've done. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry.
You know, they'll never take you. They're very picky about who they let in. Harlots, murderers, yes. Maleficarum, oh no.
Your comments betray your ignorance, Alistair. The Chantry accepts all, regardless of what they've done.
Well, it seems you're familiar with a whole other Chantry, because the one I know wouldn't hesitate to shove a sword of mercy right through her heart.
I feel inclined to agree with Alistair.
I just want my life. Please.
Your death will be your penance.
No, please.
We are victorious.
The Rose of Orlais. It's very few times you'll learn in playing this game. There are very few times that if
More
you
knowledge has fallen into cracks here than some have ever
if you
known.
let blood
That's
mages
sad.
go in any way, scroll of banister, that it always comes back to bite you in the ass. What happens is basically the blood magic gives them a taste of like this power that they've been forbidden from using, and then they like feel sorry when you're about to kill them, and then it's like, oh well, I want to repent, I want to, you know, and then you're like, okay, and then they just eventually they end up turning back to it. It's too enticing for them. So more often than not, it's better just to kill them, because they will just go back to it. Otherwise they turn into stuff like this, because that's what these are. These are mages that have let demons possess them.
Now's better than later.
And there's like this whole thing in the second game where you basically have to deal with a person who is just using blood magic as a means to an end, and then no matter what you do, it always ends up blowing up in their face. And it doesn't end well for anybody, ever. I mean, I'm no stranger to using something that's supposedly evil in order to do some good with it. I mean, you know, hey, I like the Death Knights as much as the next guy in World of Warcraft, but the main thing is just in this particular setting is it's always that it's just too enticing for them. They just can't not armor, fire, and cult resistance. That's something good for him to have. They always just can't not just turn back to blood magic. It's just too much of a convenient shortcut. It's too much of a enticing power. They just always seem to just go back to it. It's like drugs.
All right, all right.
right. Okay, I'm down with you now.
Got it.
Now's better than later.
Closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whispers coming from inside it. It's alright, you can come out now.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die.
I've dealt with them, trust me.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Ooh. Ow, yeah. Yes.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What's wrong?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How'd you end up in that closet?
Demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I've killed most of the demons. You can escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Do as you wish. Your life is your own.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
And then he goes back in there to make his crick in his neck and his numb bum worse. Ah!
Got it.
Blood mages.
Now's better than later.
Film. Private documents. Apprentice's note. It's funny. Just keep talking about it, but I already done it all.
All right, all right.
Creationist cord. Fire resistance plus 10% healing effects received. I think I can do that. Okay, so you know he gets plus 20% more healing from healing spells and magic and other things.
Yes, of course.
You have no skill, only desperation! And that's put it!
Let us in.
I was hoping to avoid that little bit of damage, but you know, hey, whatever. Alistair, it's fine. Go ahead and get yourself blown up. It's fine.
Now's better than later.
Modus Frostrum. Metal door. Not possible to pick. Okay. Looks like a chantry. Chantry amulet. Toppled statue.
I'll get on it.
Statue of Andraste lies defiled. There's a small glass phylactery in the base, somehow sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around the slip of paper within the vial. Oh, I know what this is. Leave the vial alone.
All right,
At least for now.
right.
At least for this second. Okay. Now talk to it. Okay. Take the vial. Fractures at my touch.
I'll give you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
I'll get on it.
All right.
You need help?
Die already! Let's see what you're made of! You get no mercy from me! On your guard, wretch! Watch in horror as I rip you apart!
You should run while you can.
Let's grab some glory!
I'll get on it.
Right. Is that I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic. That's right. Come on. Run while you still can.
Set up some stuff for her.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me.
And it probably won't be me.
Off I go. Right, can I get you a ladder to... Can get off my back.
Yeah. Let's see what you're made of.
Be careful!
Time to taste steel.
Must have victory.
Die already.
Watch out!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Whew. Yeah, those revenants are hard. Gimme, gimme. Damn. The black vials. Binding the first corpse walker. Let the dead no longer serve your whim. Bound by your true name, no mortal hand shall reach you. Calviazaget, revenant and perversion of an only son. Death beyond death is no longer your stepping stone through the veil. Andraste holds you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. 6 thumbprints in blood mark the end of the text. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you find a few more of those guys, and yeah, none of them are fun.
I'll get on it.
All this must have belonged to someone important.
This is the first Enchanter's office. Enchanter's journal.
All right, all right.
Irving's mistake. Followed another princess through supposed secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment of the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and directed. Deviant traits must be exposed early, or the whole of the circle suffers. Uldred has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills at misdirection are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his abilities to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. Excerpt from the Journal of the First Enchanter Irving. Small painted box. Irving's chest. Black grimoire. Bookcase. Fraternity of Enchanters. Private documents. Here's an idea. Let's rob the first enchanter blind. Scrap of paper. Circles within circles. Arguments between the various fraternities have become more frequent and heated. I have alerted the College of Magi in Cumberland that this needs to be addressed in coming debates, but I fear relations with the Chantry may distract them. I am confident that I can appease the Aquitarians and the Loyalists, but the Libertarians are proving divisive, and the Isolationists even interested in speaking. The threat of blight has actually served some good in unifying us under a common cause, but it does not bode well that any given table in the Great Hall is likely to be ideologically weighted against its neighbor. We can be such a moody bunch staring over our tea. Okay. Third floor. What we got here? What we got here?
Everyone's gone. Or dead. I fear the worst.
Yes.
Backlight stuff. Don't come in here and start barking up a storm. I'm in the middle of the street. You know better. Okay. Corpse, ancient text, statue. Ooh, there's something going on in here. Squad banister.
I'll get on it.
Come and get it!
Like flesh bastard. Now, better than later. Watch it hard!
wind's about to go down.
I'll get on it.
Good to go!
Get off my back.
Let's have some glory. And back.
Poor bastard!
On your guard. Push them back.
That was rather unpleasant, wasn't it?
To say the least. Lightning room. Corpse.
All right, all right.
Pile of books. Apprentice's note. No ritual threadbare before giant spear raise. The threads burned before a giant spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known. False. Ritual note: the vessel in hand, words from another time, drip literal power. Documents of the Reaching, estimated 2nd century, ancient, first enchanter appointed watchguard of the Reaching, to be held in secret. Reaching, before the circle, someone else in the Fade. I want this. Ritual note: a sword raised to sever connection. Cord, peasant magic. Whispers say Great Hall, hitting above us the whole time. The vessel in hand. Words from another time, drip literal power. Put on bowl. A sword raised to sever connection. Cord cut. The sword lowered to strike through the ground. Bile. The threads placed before a warrior. Spear raised, shielded from each side. So whispers are known. False. What is this? And it whispered order, but not where. It is in my head. Bowl. Sword down, sword up. And is there anything over here?
I'll get on it.
Your wish?
I'll go dexterity, willpower, and then we'll go expert combat training, right? Or I could do further coercion and then start working on my second. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and then I'll start working on the second rest. So I'll do precise striking, Okay, so bowl, raised, lowered. Bowl. Okay, so bowl, raised, lowered. Let's warrior shielded. On both sides. Might be a statue later on in the thing. I want to say somebody's supposed to get up around here.
Right ahead.
As you wish.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Got it.
I tried to be merciful.
I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic. On your guard.
I'll get on it.
Doesn't appear to be any other statues. At least over here. Might be coming up on one of the inappropriate ones. Hey, Thunder.
All right.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard game sometimes.
Right ahead.
They won't know what hit them.
That's right. Come on. Am I too quick for you? Strike at me, you dare.
Be careful!
Okay. Also entry kit. Torn page. 5 pages for mages. Tome Deus V Eternus and Malefictorium Dragos Teventum Soliarte Ven Deus Mentorius Pluratic Ven Contravarian. Spake he the words and brought to life. Speak you the words ascension. Answers lie in Text illegible. Here I begin my study, knowing full well it will change the circle forever. Let history mark the date this work began. 929 Dragon, so that when new calendars are put to paper, the date Fonst 0.0 is known with certainty from the mouths of gods, finally to the people through me, Enchanter Fonst. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can
Templar
get off my back?
Helm. No, that's just the mode I get when I'm like explaining things or stuff like that. I've also played this game a few times. I'm doing my playthrough so I can post on YouTube. I still am finding a couple of new things though that I haven't quite found yet. Let's see. Do improve poison making. And the cleanse aura is a good thing for him to have. Yes, I'm just mellow. Alright, trying to...
All right, all right.
Cabinet, torn page.
Got it.
Tome Divus V Eternus, Vectorum, blah blah blah. Dragos, T Veternum, Soliart, Ven, Deus, Minotaurus, Pluratic Ven, Contrarian, Speaking Words, Bring Life, Speak. 479 Sovereigns plus Favors. I know exactly who you are, Dad. You made me call you Dad the first time you watched my stream. Anyway, immortality worth every coin. Words of creation, proof of the maker. No one must know until translations are complete. I will have first enchanter, the ear of kings. I will own kings, glory everlasting. Wow, that sounds like somebody who's obsessed with power. Private documents. Ah. Get everybody over to the side. Ah. All right. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have you Stonefist that. Go ahead and cleanse aura the area. And then I'm gonna have to.
I tried to be magical.
Ow. Ow! Stop hitting me! Hey, you already taunted. She's kind of colding me, Jesus. Of course, Alistair's knocked down, can't do anything about it. Well, yeah, it's been your job since, you know, I went to school. Alright, everybody else seems to be fine. Hit me with a regen win. Since I'm taking on half of the encounter myself. Ow!
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, got her.
Nobody still cares.
Too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
So you can get off my back. Let's see some blood.
Why is it taking the three of you so long to kill half as many as what I'm doing?
You're gonna regret that. Watch in horror as I rip you apart.
Got him.
We have done well.
Night.
Now's better than later.
Sure. Okay. Torn page.
All right, all right.
Here begin my study. Victorium, answers lie. Maker, take the vendor, a copy, a fake. Why didn't I see? It was obvious. Spake, laughing stock. No one must know. Barad Jome, I will find him. I'll kill him. Okay.
I'll get on it.
Documents. And finally, torn page. Notes on a wondrous discovery. A strange script uniformed by a steady hand. Yes, one would expect an agent of the Maker to be steady. In fact, it follows all my expectations of the words the Maker would bestow. It is perfect, and once translated, I will have such fun lording this over the Chantry, worth every bit. And last torn page, I assume. Study, just discovery, copy, Victorian, blah blah blah, the same thing as all the other ones. The words elude me, but I will defy their obstinateness. Worked by the old gods or the Maker himself, I will wring their secret into my hands. I need the essence of the powerful and the pure, and so begins a bloody road, but at the end, godhood, the keys to the Black City. Jesus Christ. To Venter Shield. Oh, shit. Okay, so none of the other... I don't see any other statues. Unless... it's like a multi-leveled puzzle?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, so I believe this is the one where I have to kill things as quickly as possible. Especially since it just saved the game. I will do the same. Holy crap. You're going down way too fast, buddy.
They won't know what this is. Some blood.
Awesome. Upgraded my armor. I now have steel chainmail. Yeah, I got 0.85 more armor with only about what? 3.5 more fatigue? Yeah, that's no big deal. Okay. So this is the statue. Okay, so this is where the ritual completes.
I'll get on it.
Can I actually finish this? Apparently,
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
apparently I was able to save one of the tranquil.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The low rumble signals the lowering of an ancient protection somewhere. Something is free in the lowest levels of the tower. Something tells me I should go back.
Got it.
I freed something. So it's either something's in the open, something's in the basement, or something's back down the way I came. Either way, it's not going to hurt me to check it out. It's not like I'm actually going through all these different rooms. Did I already loot that? Yeah, I already looted Bell's cache. That's... Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Huh, that's weird that's still available. Wayne. Do you have anything else to say?
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I'll get to check that out, and then yeah, that's where I'll call it for the evening, because I do only have about 2 minutes left. Ooh. Oh. Hit it in the face with a stone fist.
Make it
Okay, you, Liliana, are way too close. Same with you. You need to get away from him. Ow. And you need to throw out a group heal, not just a regular heal. Now you can get up. And then when you get up...
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
What I get? What I get? Alright, Usaurus. and Viridium Chainmail. Nice. Got an even bigger upgrade to my armor. 6.8. Nice. It's funny, it just looks like I put back all my old stuff. I'm not shiny anymore. Petra, you got anything to say about that?
Look after her, will you?
Oh, well, don't worry.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
Okay, so, yeah, I came all the way back down here, got myself a little boss, and... yeah, Alistair doesn't need to be cunning. He can go ahead and be a little dumb, it's fine. He's more endearing that way. So yeah, let's make our way back up there. And then before I go up into that last area, I will go ahead and call it there. So a little bit of time running back up. Yeah, you get a pretty decent reward for running around a little bit. Yeah, it's actually the first time I think I've done that. I don't think I've actually done that in previous games. Because unless you're like paying attention to the codex entries or, you know, something like tells you there's some kind of quest, you really don't know that that's there. So, yeah, you get a little something extra for paying attention. And I have the hiccups, and it's starting to annoy me. And third floor. I'll make fun of Alistair all I want. He's my tank. I do like Alistair's voice actor though, he's pretty cool. Even though he could play a jerk sometimes on other shows. Okay, so here we are, back where I was. I managed to save one of the Tranquil, and as you can see, the tower is getting more and more fleshy as I go up it. It even sounds a little fleshy, which is kind of gross. But hey, we'll see if we can save the tower. Coming back to this on Saturday. So in the meantime, this has been the Game Forge. This has been Forge Master Ren signing off. Thank you very much for watching, and good night. Hello, and thank you for watching my video. Remember to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoy my content. It really helps me out. Also, if you want to catch my playthroughs live, you can check me out over at Twitch. Link in the description.